Devour. Devour. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Phil here, and welcome to a new edition of DSP Tries It. This is a special edition. Hopefully I don't have a heart attack.
Why? Because I'm trying out 2 new items from Jack in the Box.
I'm salivating at the goddamn mouth.
Normally, I'd only try out 1 item. However, for the next couple of days, I really don't want to cook or anything because actually my girlfriend is arriving to live with me in just a day here, and I actually don't want to like make anything elaborate or make dishes or whatever, so I just basically said, I'm going to get some food enough for a couple days. So I ended up getting 2 new sandwiches. They have a new line of product, limited time only at Jack in the Box here in Washington State. It's called Food Truck Sandwiches. What they are, instead of like a burger or a chicken sandwich on like a bun, they've got on some kind of a longer roll, a hoagie roll pretty much, and things that you would like go to a food truck outside of a popular, a sports game or a college or some kind of a venue like that. What do they have? Well, they have number 1, pork belly BLT.
Cannibalism. Oh.
I recently had pork belly about a year ago. It's that really thick cut looking bacon. I had that at Arby's, and I honestly, it's really salty, it's heavy. I didn't feel like that one. But I got the other 2, the Asian fried chicken and the prime rib cheesesteak food truck sandwiches, okay? Now, first of all, they are $5 each. So, pretty pricey at the same time, though. That's pretty much the same price for a premium burger these days at a fast food joint. And honestly, they are a lot bigger than a premium burger, although I'll be honest, weight-wise, they're not super heavy, but they're also not super light, okay? We're gonna take a look at both of them here today, together, and see, what comes on each. I believe the Asian fried chicken is supposed to basically be chicken tenders with what they're terming Asian mayo and a mix of vegetables that's supposed to be Asian themed, while I believe the steak, prime rib cheesesteak, is supposed to have prime rib quality cut steak with, I guess, mayo, cheese, and like peppers and stuff like that. We're gonna find out. It's funny because those toppings I just described, those veggies, aren't available really on anything else at Jack in the Box, so it seems like they're actually importing, custom ingredients for these sandwiches to see if they're gonna be a hit or not. Alright, so first, let's start with the Asian chicken. Let's take a look at this and see what it looks like. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this foil is greasy. I don't know if whoever's making these didn't wash their hands or something. It's greasy. Well, first of all, folks, just opening this up, I mean, I guess we should rotate, huh? So what it looks like to me, as I said, all they literally did was took 2 of their chicken tenders that they already have, stuffed it into this hoagie-style roll. I think I see a cucumber and some lettuce. What else do we got on there? Maybe a carrot piece, and whatever that Asian mayo is supposed to be seems to be on there. And that is it. There's no cheese, nothing else. It's just 2 chicken tenders crammed onto a hoagie with mayo and like a couple veggies slammed on there. See that? Okay. Now, let's take a look at the steak and let's compare the 2 directly. And see, just comparing the 2, is there one that kind of is a cut above, right? Keep in mind, they're the same price. They're both $5. Let's open the steak here. What I'll probably do is try to put them right next to each other. Oh, man, I already got shit all over my hand from touching this one. So I think this one's going to be pretty... Oh, man, it is messy, greasy. Hell yeah.
Oh, I want to fuck her brains out. I have no fucking self-control.
Like a real cheesesteak, right? Real melted cheese and mayo and everything. They're all grouped together. Oh, boy. Okay, here it is. Let's transfer... Already I see a pepper over there. Let's transfer it over. Hold on a second, there we go. Whoa, okay. Now that looks very different from the Asian version. I mean, look at that. I see, I believe, mushrooms, the prime rib cheesesteak, peppers, okay. I don't really see anything else. Usually a cheesesteak would have onions of some sort. I don't know if I see onion on here, but definitely that's caramelized cheese with also probably mayo mixed in with it, I would assume, and it looks greasy as hell. If you actually look on the plastic, it looks to me like the prime rib steak is really what you could get at your grocery store in a frozen bag, that frozen pre-cut steak that you would put in like a salad or a fajita. That's what it really looks like, fajita steak. In fact, I'm gonna take a bite of this.
Devour. 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 Well, I'll be honest, it actually tastes really good. The steak itself, even though it doesn't look so good, it actually does taste pretty good. So that's the initial look of them both. Of course, now what it comes down to, oh man, son of a bitch. I knew that was gonna happen when you had all the hair. Put that on the sandwich. I knew that was gonna happen because it was coming out of the edge, right? Out of the sides. All right, that's what they look like. Now let's see what they taste like. All right, everyone, so change of perspective. It's gross.
This guy's a bitch.
for me to actually taste the food. Like I said, my girlfriend's not here yet. The next episode of DSP Tries It with Food, you'll definitely see her in it. So let's take a look here at what we've got. First of all, I think we'll try the Asian chicken first, because a Philly cheesesteak, you pretty much know what to expect. But this Asian chicken with this mix of, lettuce, cucumbers, carrots, and the like, whatever this Asian mayo is supposed to be, it's a little intriguing. At the same time, I'm gonna be honest, it's a little annoying because the bun is actually almost splitting at the bottom. For them to cram these two chicken tenders in here, they don't really fit on the bun. And it's a little annoying because it's gonna be probably difficult to eat. But I'm gonna give it a shot, let's go. Asian fried chicken food truck sandwich from Jack in the Box. Let's give it a taste. Devour. Well, I definitely got a nice coolness from the cucumber. It was a cooling cucumber. The chicken tastes exactly what you would expect. It's a generic chicken tender. Doesn't have any marination, doesn't taste anything Asian at all. The mayo itself has a little bit of a tangy kick to it and a little bit of a spicy kick to it. But honestly, I didn't get like a lot of it in that bite, and quite frankly, it doesn't look like they put a lot on the sandwich at all. So I honestly don't know how much of the flavor of that mayo I'm gonna get. And let's keep going. Maybe 2 or 3 more bites and I'll have a better idea. Devour.
Now in that bite, I got a piece of each tender. See that? I'm gonna be honest, after that bite, my mouth is full of salt.
My disgusting pig-like mouth.
All I can taste is the saltiness of the breading. Oh man. I didn't get the coolness of the cucumber. I didn't taste any other veggies, and I didn't even taste the mayo. All I tasted was 100% salt in that bite.
Devour.
That bite, I didn't even get any chicken. All I got was bread and veggies. And again, the Asian mayo, not very strong. It's pretty mild. I can barely taste it. So I'm gonna take one more bite, and then I'll let you know what I think about the Asian fried chicken food truck sandwich.
Devour.
Again, all I taste is breading and salt. I don't taste the veggies, I don't taste the mayo, so I hate to say it. The Asian fried chicken food truck sandwich from Jack in the Box, I don't really dig it. I think it could be a lot better. It definitely needs more mayo. It's dry, by the way, I should mention that. Even with the veggies and the mayo, it's dry because you're getting mostly chicken tender in every bite. So since there's no moisture...
Oh, you're getting salt. It's, even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
Which is not what you want to go for when you're going for a delicious sandwich. So, I'm going to give the Asian fried chicken food truck sandwich from Jack in the Box a 2 out of 5. It's not bad and unappetizing. If you like chicken tenders, it's like a chicken tender sandwich. But you can't really taste anything else on it. It's too dry and too salty. I'll give you guys a comparable product you should try. Go to Popeye's Chicken. They have a chicken po' boy sandwich where you can either get regular tenders or spicy tenders, and they put it onto the sandwich with pickles, not, mild cucumbers, and mayonnaise. You can taste the mayo, you can taste the pickles because they have vinegar in them, they taste really good, and they complement the saltiness of the chicken. This is like a poor man's version of trying to do a chicken po' boy sandwich, and it's not very good. 2 out of 5 for me. Alright. Now, the guy that's been waiting here. Prime rib cheesesteak. Melty cheese, 2 kinds of peppers, red and green. I think there's mushrooms, I can't 100% tell. Actually, I see a caramelized onion this time, so now I actually know this thing has onions on it. This is looking good. It's smelling good, and that one piece of steak I had earlier tasted good. So let's see how this goes. Just gotta be careful because it is very greasy here. I don't want to get completely covered in it. Let's see.
Devour. Devour. Mmm. The first bite was pretty good, although, look what happened. All kinds of peppers and stuff fell off the sandwich as I picked it up and went all over my table here. But I tasted the cheese, I tasted the saltiness, but also the char and the seasoning on the prime rib beef, or steak, excuse me. I tasted the peppers. Didn't really taste the onions in that bite, but it was good. It was good. I got a caramelized aftertaste in my mouth. That's really good. Let's take another bite. Devour. Devour. Look at it. Oh my God. Oh. Yummy. Wow. That's quite good. Now, folks,
I've actually had the real Philly cheesesteaks. I've had Gino's and the one that's across the street that I forget the name of. I went to Philadelphia in 2013. I tasted them head to head. Is this as good as those? Hell no. But for a fast food chain version of a Philly cheesesteak, this ain't bad. There's enough cheese. There's, again, the onion tastes really good, caramelized onion flavor, peppers, and the flavor of the beef. There's no mushrooms on it. I should clarify that. At least if there's supposed to be, I don't know. There's no mushrooms on it. This is good, and it's hefty, and unlike the Asian fried chicken that's so salty and overpowering, all the flavors here are complementing each other, and actually are working perfectly in harmony for a delicious combination. And let's face it, melty friggin' cheese, a big component that's missing on that Asian chicken. One more bite, let's see here.
Devour. Devour.
Well, guess what? Actually, I thought that was a mushroom. It's not. I can keep looking. The prime rib actually looks like mushroom, but it's not. This is delicious, guys. For a fast food cheesesteak, I'm gonna give the Jack in the Box prime rib cheesesteak food truck sandwich a 4.5 out of 5. Pretty damn good rating. $5, it's filling, it's hefty, it's a lot of meat, it's tasty, the cheese is perfect, the ingredients complement each other perfectly. The only thing I think is actually missing, I don't think it has mayo, I think it just has melted cheese, which is good, but if it had a little bit of mayo, it would have a little bit of more of a kick to it, and if it, like I said, it had mushrooms or something, that would be like perfect, dead on what I'm looking for in a good cheesesteak.
I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult. And I'm not a children's entertainer.
This is close. And it's not bad for fast food. I said, anywhere else, yeah, nowhere. It's not as good as going to a professional restaurant that makes sandwiches and getting a big one, or going to Gino's or whatever. But for a fast food chain to put out a cheesesteak this good, this is actually quite appetizing. I recommend this highly. 4.5 out of 5 for the prime rib food truck cheesesteak at Jack in the Box. Sadly, only a 2 out of 5 for the Asian fried chicken, which is just not very good. It's dry, salty, and bleh.
No, I'm not eating both of those in one sitting, by the way. I'll probably finish one and save the other for later. That's 100% a lie. I know you're lying. I'm good at lying. A silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just gonna say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.